What's going on, guys? My name is Evan Messer with Top Pitch Roofing. We're out here today at 903 Keener Street in Dalton, Georgia. It's November 4th, 2025. It's 12:04 p.m. It's 63 degrees. We're out here on attempted repair on a discontinued shingle. So this is a discontinued shingle. It's no longer made, manufactured, can be found in its original packaging. Allstate has written up repairs for this. So I'm here today to show that the roof cannot be repaired shingle by shingle. So as you can see, we got the wind damage shingle here. I've got a new shingle here that we're gonna be putting in. So in order to remove this shingle, I've got to break the seal and remove the nails from the shingles that's above. We've already got that outlined. And there's going to be multiple failure points that I'm going to be looking for throughout the repair, and I'll document those as well. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, using a crowbar here, I'm just going to try to get underneath here just to break the seals. And as you can see, as I'm breaking the seals, there's already a ton of granule loss coming. I understand that the policy doesn't owe for granule loss, but the granule loss is due to Allstate asking us to come out here and do the repair. So there's one failure point already. Alright, so now we're gonna whip the shingle just enough to see where the nails are to get underneath there. And we got the first nail out. Same thing here. Trouble there. Gonna lift my finger just enough. Nail's giving us a little trouble. Got the nail there. That one actually tore through, so we got a torn nail hole here. That's all of them. All right, so we got the nails out. We're gonna go ahead and remove the shingle. And a couple things I want to point out here, and I'm going to document really quick, is we have material transfer, which means that the shingle is never going to lift back down or seal back down completely. We have a torn nail hole, so we have some tearing, and we have a nail hole where it's pulled through. We have some more tearing here, so, and more tearing here. So a lot of tears. Fastener pulls. This shingle is never going to seal back down on its own. It's going to it's going to create preventative maintenance for the homeowner, which they did not have to do before. We also have more material transfer here. So just from removing this shingle, we have 5 failure points. And I understand, again, this is a result of Allstate asking us to come out here and do the attempted repair. I understand that the policy doesn't cover, wear and tear, material transfer, things like that, but these are failure points due to the repair that Allstate has asked us to do. So we'll document all of this. As you can tell, there's tons of granule loss as well. We're starting to see some creasing in the shingles already, which is a tall tale sign of the repair already failing, on top of the failure points here. So we've got some creasing here, which we'll document after I put the shingle in. I'm gonna go ahead, and the first thing I want to point out is, as we mentioned before, this is a discontinued product. So, shingle that we're going to be using for today's repair is probably going to be longer. There is, yep. So, as you can see, I have to lift this up just a tad, just to even get the shingle underneath here. So, I'm going to have to get this nail out to even get the shingle up, so I just want to let you guys know that's what I'm doing. Just getting this last nail out so I can slide the shingle in here. Alright, so I'm going to line this up as close as we can. As you can see, it's overlapping this shingle, which was not a pre-loss condition. They had shingles that weren't trimmed or alternated. There's some building code that I will send in along with this documentation that says that we can not alter building materials. They have to be compatible, uniform appearance. Lastly, before we start this, the manufacturer, which is CertainTeed, says that we have to drive a flush nail when doing repairs. It's in every manufacturer's guideline. So I'm going to lift the shingle just enough to line up with my hammer so I can drive a flush nail. That's per the manufacturer guidelines, as I mentioned before. And so I'm not going to be overly bending it, aggressive. I'm going to use my thumb just to lift it, or my finger just to lift it up. So it's lined up flush, and now I'm going to use my thumb to hold up the shingle. This is exactly lined up flush with the hammer, so it's not over, and this is overexerting. And this is per the manufacturer specifications, so that I can hit the nailing zone. Now, as you can see, we've got granule loss already happening, and again, I understand that the policy doesn't owe or cover for granule loss, but this is for the direct result of the repair. So again, I'm going to line it up flush and begin to nail. That was not wanting to go in. All right, so same thing. This one, again, gonna line it up flush. Use my thumb. And we got more granule loss coming. We're starting to see some more creasing as well. So again, lining up this. As you can see, I'm not overexerting the shingle, just lining it up flush. We got granules falling off, which is the result of the repair. We got creasing, multiple failure points there. This roof just simply is not shingle by shingle repairable. So line it up flush again. Try not to bend the shingle too much. Still, it's lined up flush there. There we go. And nail. Got more there. Pushing here. It's here. So, line this up flush. All right, so the repair's been complete. This has failed. We're going to document all the failure points and send this into the carrier. Thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day.